Today in Moby's Kitchen, we are making kids-friendly mac and cheese, which can be enjoyed by kids of all ages. And we'll make it in a very quick but very delicious recipe on our stovetop. So let's get started. So for this recipe, what we have is we have approximately 375 milliliter or 1.5 cups of water, 1 cup milk or 250 milliliters. We have our macaroni 225 grams or 8 ounces. We have our sharp cheddar cheese 115 grams or 4 ounces. We have our American cheese, again 115 grams or 4 ounces. We have a little bit of Dijon mustard, like less than half a teaspoon, and we have a little bit of cayenne pepper to give it a little bit more gourmet taste. We're also going to make a little topping for it to sprinkle on. We have some breadcrumbs here, panko breadcrumbs. We have 1 tablespoon of olive oil, just a pinch of salt and pepper to taste, and 2 tablespoons of Parmesan cheese shredded. So we put our water and milk into the pot here and bring it to boil. Once our water and milk starts boiling, as it's reaching to a boil, we'll add our macaroni and cook it until it is tender, not al dente, a little bit over al dente we want it. The trick to perfect cook is as soon as it reaches a boil, you lower the heat to medium-low and let it simmer for 6 to 8 minutes. Alright, so since we're cooking it in limited amount of liquid, so we can do it on the stovetop, we have to keep stirring it frequently while we're cooking it. As you can see, it's simmering on medium to low heat and it's almost where we want it to be. At this point, I'm fasting, so I couldn't taste. I asked my son off camera to do a little test, and it seems like it is exactly where we want it to be. In 30 more seconds, we'll add our cheese, mustard and cayenne pepper. We'll add our American cheese. The mustard. I have a little bigger spatula than I should have for this. And our cayenne pepper. And we'll mix and make sure that it's all incorporated evenly and melted. Almost it takes 1 minute for everything to melt and become homogeneous, at which point just 10 more seconds and we are going to turn off the heat, take it off the heat, add our cheddar cheese, sharper the better, if you remember. Mix it in, but this time we're not melting it, we're just making sure it is mixed well, and we're going to cover it and let it sit for a few minutes. So while that's cooling down, we will add our oil to the pan. We'll add our breadcrumbs. Let me just grab a spatula. Just need to toast it until it's brown, just 3 to 4 minutes on low to medium heat. Also add my salt and pepper that I had, pinch of salt, pinch of pepper. Alright, so it's been toasting for 3 to 4 minutes on low to medium heat, and now I'll just take it off the heat on the side and add in my Parmesan cheese and just stir it. Now pan is still hot, so it will help it mix it all in. So our mac and cheese have been cooling down. As you can see, as it cools down, the sauce thickens. So even when you take it off the heat and it's little liquidy, don't worry about it. As it cools down, it will thicken to a nice and beautiful consistency, as you can see here. It's beautiful cheese. We have 2 different cheeses in there, adding all those beautiful flavors in there. So we'll take it out in the dish and then sprinkle our topping. Alright, so we took it out in a bowl, and now we'll just sprinkle a little bit of this amazing topping that we prepared on top of it. It's a little chunky because the parmesan that we put towards the end made it clump together. So there we are. Very quick, very delicious macaroni and cheese with healthy ingredients. You don't need to worry about if it has any preservatives or chemicals, and in very little time you can prepare it for your kids, and of course adults can enjoy it too.